All right. Welcome, everybody. This is Chewing the Fat, a special session of Chewing the Fat. We're a show where we talk about nothing and everything, but we are usually live on Saturdays, but we needed to pop on. There's a lot going on, so just wanted to just chew about it. As per usual, we got our co-host, DT. How you doing?
Hello, everybody. Good. Doing well.
Gregory.
Yo!
What's up? So, have you guys watched have you guys been up on anything currently going on? Like the Epstein files, the Grammys?
Give me one sec. I'm going to close this door behind me. The exit door.
A little bit of the Grammys, a little bit of the Epstein stuff. I know they released all the files, a little bit of updates on that, but I've been working, so I haven't had a chance to really
dive in now.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, I've been. I mean, we talked about it before.
Sorry, Greg, guys.
Are you up on the Epstein file release? Are you watching anything on the news or on your what is it? Swipe all the way left. Your Discover tab.
Swipe
on your
left.
phone.
Google.
Yeah.
No, nothing has come my way with that. No.
Mm-mm. No. I guess there's a lot of large. I'm going to start with the news article here. I pulled one up. We don't have to get
chewing the fat.
Yeah. New Epstein file to reveal more powerful connections. World Economic Forum. President under investigation for dinners with Epstein. But it's a huge. A lot of targeted people. The DOJ released approximately 3 million documents. That's crazy in itself.
3 million
documents.
Yeah,
yes.
That's what I heard that number too.
Including 2,000 videos and 18,000 photos. I don't think the 18,000 photos. I mean, I think the average woman's phone has about 18,000 photos in it. So that's not that many images.
Well, dag nabbit.
And then the photos, part of the government's required release of the full documents on Epstein under federal law. The files released include a wide variety of documents, including emails between Epstein and his powerful friends, including billionaire Elon Musk, documents related to Epstein and associate Ghislaine Maxwell's times in prison, and witness interviews with Epstein's victim through many are heavily redacted. And before we continue on, everything that we say in this show is alleged speculatory opinion or for entertainment purposes. We don't claim to know anything about anything.
Sometimes straight up fact. No, it's not. What? Sometimes you look it up.
Yeah, you look it up.
Like the one thing I want to start with is how do you get caught in the email? You think the email is the most secured?
Well, you don't delete them, I guess. It's just like leaving documents around in the old days. Like, oh, here's our plan. It's inbox under the folder, nefarious things. Like how do you get? I don't. That's how
caught up.
How do you get caught? It's like you don't delete them, or you would. So it's like that's the question that popped in my mind with the Charlie Kirk. Like how much incompetence before it's deliberate, and it's designed. Like all this evidence, if they were really this secret organization that they believe they are, or that we believe they are, like you said, how did they get caught? Because it was supposed to be caught. Maybe it's a calling of their organization, so they get caught people they want to get caught. Because this guy served his purpose. I've seen some disturbing photos.
What's up, Robert?
Yeah, Robert is in the house. Thank you for the comment. I bet you they have their best. I bet it gets really dark. Like I heard, what's her name? Caroline Levitt, the press, not not suitable for public consumption, like a lot of this stuff.
Not for the faint of heart.
Yeah. But so what did I ask Gemini here? I asked, give me the most official list. Give me the most official list. I'm looking at my history. Give me the most prominent names revealed, like with official, the most official you got. So this is great. Look, it gives me a little precursor. I didn't ask for it. Based on the official documents released by the Department of Justice, most recently January 30th, 2026, and the unsealed court records from January 2024, here is an outline of prominent figures named in the files. And then crucial context, YouTube, crucial context. It's alleged, speculatory, not a client list. There is no single client list. These names appear in flight logs, email correspondence, witness depositions, or unverified tips sent to the FBI. The legal status being named does not indicate guilt or direct involvement in Epstein's crimes. Many individuals were listed as witnesses, prospective investors, or associates who flew on his plane for legitimate business. What do we got?
That's been said by many, many, many. Amnesty. If you want people to come forward, say amnesty. Thanks, Robert. Hey, guys.
Lots of conspiracy theories have been confirmed, Stephanie.
So true.
So, as you can see on the screen,
it's a conspiracy when you don't like it.
Yeah.
Again, that's speculatory.
Stephanie says they've had these files for over a decade. They haven't been caught, probably because the judges are involved too. Oh, yeah, for sure.
Oh, the high.
Yeah. So political world readers, we got Donald Trump, which, he denies it or
like it said, Donald
doesn't
Bill,
implicate
Prince,
crime.
Howard. Yeah, it's just saying they were witnesses.
Yeah, these people are named in the files in some capacity. Donald Trump, January 26th release contained hundreds of mentions in FBI memos, media clippings, and emails. It includes a 2025 FBI summary of anonymous tips accusing him of misconduct, with the DOJ labeled unfounded and false. Bill Clinton, named in flight logs and depositions. Recent files include photos and mentions of him in various complaints, though he has denied visiting Epstein Island. Everything's alleged, speculatory. I'm just going to keep saying it.
You can deny. I'm going to allege that you can deny whatever you want. But I can deny being on this podcast tonight.
Yeah, that's true.
But if you play it back and have a date stamp, I was on this podcast tonight. So just take that for what it's worth.
Yeah. Prince Andrew. I've seen the Prince Andrew photo circulating around online. Have you guys seen anything?
No, I didn't know. Oh, yeah. Actually,
Dave?
now that I think about it.
No, I haven't.
No, because there's that, and this is a side of this, but have you seen the Putin interview where he talks about this kind of stuff? It's a little interview that he said he's been doing it for centuries and their little vampire ball is over. Or is coming to an end. Have you seen that? Let's see if I can pull that up.
Yeah, find it. I have seen something about that vampire quote or heard it.
Whoop.
Right.
But yeah, There we are. All right, let me see, Eddie. All right. Do 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 do. This is William Murphy's page on YouTube. So let's see.
Make it big. Yeah, got it.
But the gist of it is different. The gist of it is that the so-called golden billion for centuries, for 500 years, they have practically lived off of other peoples. They were ripping apart these poor peoples, poor nations of Africa. They exploited Latin America. They exploited the countries of Asia. And of course, no one forgets this. And I have a feeling that it's not even about the leaders of these countries, even though it is a very important thing, but the common people of these countries. In their heart, they can feel what's happening. They can see our struggle for our independence, for our true sovereignty. And they see this connection with their aspirations to be truly independent, which is exacerbated by the fact that in the Western elites, there is a strong desire to freeze the current unfair state of things.
This doesn't seem right, the right one. Like, but it's this interview. I gotta find the right one with like subtitles, maybe. There we go. Let's do with this one. Do 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 do.
Strong desire among Western elites to freeze the current unjust state of international affairs. For centuries, they have been stuffing their bellies with human flesh and filling their pockets with money. But they must understand that their vampire ball is coming to an end. There is a strong...
It is a little crazy. But, I mean, there's, like we said on this last Saturday show, like if you see it in movies, it exists. They talk about it in the news. They've already used it. Like, supposedly Stanley Kubrick, after making Eyes Wide Shut, perished, went on to the other side under mysterious circumstances. Have you guys seen that movie before, Eyes Wide Shut? I know Greg has. Dave, have you seen it? Tom Cruise?
I have not.
Nicole Kidman?
I have not.
That's a good one. We're going to scroll through this document again here of prominent figures. Elon Musk, Bill Gates. So Bill Gates
Real quick before you go from Kubrick. Sorry, I muted my microphone. The other thing about Kubrick is the moon landing.
Oh, supposedly,
and
yeah.
So
he was involved in that.
Yeah.
Allegedly.
Well, Space Odyssey.
Oh yeah. Yeah, that was Kubrick.
Yeah. He already had things going on. There's talking about conspiracies. Yeah,
he's not seen it. You definitely have to check it out, Rob.
Yeah.
It's definitely it's secret societies, all that stuff.
Really good. But Kubrick was part of, he was allegedly speculatory conspiracy, helped like film and produce the moon landing.
So I heard that too. That's what the room 257 or something like that, or
Yes,
is about.
in The Shining.
Yeah.
So you connect those dots, and like that's kind of crazy. That carpet pattern, all those things. It's redonk. So to have Kubrick
Yeah.
come around again, it's not surprising, really. That's all. Speculatory.
Yep. Alleged. They so yeah, he's in Bill Gates is implicated more than he was already. I guess Laura said that there's a video of there's an echo. All right. Let me play around here.
Well, who's Echo?
I don't know, maybe me.
Well, there's like a delay when I speak.
Oh, okay. But the Michael Jackson. I was just reading the document here, but yeah, there's a lot of people with the Epstein. A lot of big people are implicated, and
Big names.
I think what's his name, Prince Andrew, was kicked out of the lodge. He's like been
Exiled a bit.
Yeah. Yeah.
Sorry, guys. I was just looking at something really pretty.
Yeah. Ex-Prince Andrew leaves Royal Mansion in dead of night after compromising Epstein photos surface. So but like like Dave said, how are you going to get caught via emails? Because you're meant to get caught. Or maybe some people willingly took a fall for the cause. Like your family's going to get taken care of. They'll never have to worry. Like sort of like the Batman. What is it? Dark Knight Rises.
Yeah.
For the cause.
And what the people need.
Or for continuing on, because, some of the people, there's a culling of their ranks maybe. And that's why they get caught via email. But yeah, and the David Icke, which I'm going to have to play some videos of David Icke on here. Robert says, nothing is going to happen to them, but if it was me or you, we would be in jail already. Oh, yeah, for sure. Do you think, let's start with DT. Do you think anything's going to happen? Anything's going to come of it? Are we going to see any trials on the news?
That's a hard one to even speculate on, but I would think with some of the high profile names that are on there that would be a thing.
Yeah, I would hope.
That's my best wishes.
You're on the Facebook more often than probably Greg. Have you seen the people that are posting, like, if you're Bill Clinton and you're a pedo, jail, so-and-so a pedo, jail, this jail. Like, it's like everybody, you have to be like a heartless, you have to be a different species to not care for like children, you know what I mean? Or, like, it's just a funny post that I saw, like, oh yeah, like, oh, murder's bad. Like, that's the post, like, it's just, but I think there's a saying, if the truth destroys you, then I think you're meant to be destroyed. Like something, that's something around those lines. Nope. There is a 2-tier justice system in the United States. Yeah. If you have enough money, you can get out of whatever. I agree. All right. Gregory, what do you think? Do you think any of these high-profile individuals will see their day in court if
I don't.
they're charged, prosecuted, found guilty of the crimes they're accused of?
It has to make it. It has to make it so overly obvious. It has to be undeniable for that to happen. Otherwise, no. Words, conspiracies, podcasts like ourselves, just anyone talking about it, people doing, just posting. No, it's got to be like, that, like, there was a video of like a woman coming around attacking this guy. He walked away. She punched him in the back of the face. He turned around, reacted, picked her up, slammed her. Right?
Yeah.
There is no way to change anything about that. These things happen. She did this. He did that. So something like that has to happen for any of these people to see.
Well, supposedly they have videos.
It has to be seen to the public.
Videos.
That's what I mean is that video was public. There was no way to hide it, no way to change it, delete it, right? So something like that, a video like that has to go out there, and then you're undeniable, right? That's undeniable. That lady, that man, whoever was in the car ahead of them, that she was like, I forgot what she said, like, Rodriguez, whoever.
Rodriguez.
She yelled out, yeah, Rodriguez. She yelled a name, and she was like going in the air, like, help,
Well, she
whatever.
should be yelled Jesus. Maybe
Lord Christ,
Lord.
Jesus,
Yeah.
help, Heavenly Father. So she, but sorry,
It's
she,
all right,
yeah, right.
that
was a moment, a moment in the video, but you can't change that. You can't undo that. So what happens is it becomes undeniable. That lady yelled out a name. That lady initiated. She crossed the line, in my humble opinion. You can't undo that.
Yeah.
And you can't take it away from the public. So something like that has to happen with those high profile people and to go back to your question, do you think they'll see court? No, I don't. Unless something comes out that goes, that's him, that's that. They're undeniable. That happened.
Will it come to us, or let's just say law enforcement has the video, John Doe, Jane Doe in the video. Jane Doe's underage. This is John Doe, high profile. He's going to jail.
We have a video that shows all of this stuff.
Yeah.
We are investigating. We're on top of it. You'll hear those kind of statements. Get out of here.
And then it'll disappear.
And then that's what you'll hear. And then another thing will happen that, what's that called?
Okay.
Misdirection. So unless the public sees the video.
Okay. So
everything they'll say, everything they'll say will just, and we've heard it already. Who was that woman? Who's the woman up front that was like, we have thousands?
Oh, Pam Bondi.
Yep.
Yeah. She's, yeah, we have him. There's nothing. Oh, yeah, we don't have anything. Then what were you telling me a week ago? Yeah.
They have stuff.
Yeah.
Because the guy is CYA. Cover your ass. Epstein was a pro at CYA.
Obviously, it's not. Like Dave said, he left his browser open. You know, like
Oh,
you know.
did
But
he, or did somebody get in there and
I mean,
copy and grab his? What do you
if
think, Dave? Did he leave it open, or did they go in?
how'd they
Well,
get all these emails?
he's obviously been on their radar. So they were
Oh, yeah.
they already had him bugged. You know, when they go through that process,
they did.
they're looking for like definitive evidence to go after him to close this case. They're building that case in the whole time to lead up to that arrest. Regardless if there's something that if it's in an email, did they open it? Did he release them to the CIA, to whoever he was an informant or whatever?
But the question is, did he leave it or did they steal it, take it?
Well, I think. Go ahead, Dave. I think they took it. If that's the case, if they're working on this case for years, they took it.
I mean, I would say it's partial because I think
Yeah.
he was an informant working with them to try to plead his case. At the same time, giving them evidence and building a case.
Now, do you think Epstein is part of like an organization to catch these people?
No, he had a list of people, and he was able to burn down people if he wanted to.
Okay,
and
yeah.
He had these relationships.
Collected.
He did. That's what supposedly
Not
like
to say that he's going to be ragging on him.
Yeah, he had a blackmail operation. You know, he'd have these big high lister people come to the island, engage in some illicit activity, have it filmed, and now here I got you. Bang. You're now in my pocket. That's what they do say. I have seen that
collect.
That channel is how he got into the circles he got into was because he was a facilitator, and
he was a master networker. And just like he was saying, Gregory was saying, master at the CYA. I mean, when you cover your butt that much, you know.
You have, yeah. You know what I think. You know, this is like, why didn't he have a kill switch? Something where if he died, everything gets released, you know?
Right.
Which there's rumors out there, you know, speculatory, alleged rumors that he's out there alive, Epstein. They've seen like there's like drone pictures. Drone.
Nice.
Hey, did you get that new drone?
It goes directly to your dome.
I heard he had like facial reconstructive surgery.
Yeah, like Face Off. Maybe that's why that movie was like popular on.
Off. Oh, we talked about that. If it's in a movie.
Yeah, Stephanie.
Satanic.
Well, they've given burn victims face transplants.
Right.
So
there is one guy, full somebody else's total face.
Yeah. But no, this is like a picture of Epstein, the way Epstein looks in some kind of tropical, and it's, you know, up in the sky. Yeah, aerial. Thank you. So I don't know what's going to happen. I just know Bill Gates is in hot water.
You asked for a David Icke video. I think I have one. I'm going to share.
I wonder what's...
Understand. Second screen. Allow.
Yeah, I have heard that. You butchered my name, but that's okay.
Yeah.
We'll let that slide.
It's Captain Q. Thank you.
Yeah, just Q from now on. Just write the one letter Q.
All right. So if you.
All right. All right. Will you hear it?
You should. Hopefully. Let's try it. You ready?
Yeah.
You hear it?
No. Send it in a private chat and I'll open it up over here.
How about now?
No.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right.
Send it
Take it away.
Yep. Send it in the private chat and then I'll pull it up. But yeah, he's like the OG. He's been around for like talking about that they're doing. Like he talked about like it's okay, Robbie. It's okay. It happens all the time. Okay, Q. Well, if you guys are watching and you like what we're talking about, make sure you guys like and subscribe to the page here. Boom. Turn that bell on. Subscribe on YouTube or Rumble. We're on X. We're everywhere. YouTube, Rumble, Facebook.
All right, grab it from the private chat.
All right, I got it. YouTube, Rumble. Boop, boop, boop.
Instagram.
Yep. We're on the
gram.
How long?
X.
Oh, 7 minutes. Do you know what timestamp is what you want to play? Or just
No, I just
he comes out of the gate.
It says him conspiracy theoretician, so it's not that long. It is 7 minutes, but it's not like super long. Hit it from the top and see, because right away he was already going into it. Yeah, perfect.
Oh, I pulled up the wrong one.
That was it.
I know, but I pulled up yours. I know.
Oh.
Right, Dave? I'm going home.
That's it. I'm out of here.
Unbelievable. Expected more out of this podcast.
Well, I look at what officialdom tells us is happening and check it out. And if you can back that up with information, it's not a theory. And there are situations where you think, I think this could be this, or it could be that could be happening. That's a theory. But much of it is backed up by hard factual information. And interestingly, when you look at the dictionary definition of the very word conspiracy, we're drowning in them. What one is the action of plotting or
plotting and
conspiring. I mean,
I'm gonna have to work with my internet here so the videos play
smooth.
Yeah, but yeah, he's one of the original.
All right, we'll work on our co-host having audio.
Yeah,
so that we can play from here because we're still figuring it out.
Yeah, that's we're having fun with it. So I mean, LOL. So the next thing I wanted to talk about, and maybe you guys heard about this too, is the Grammys. A bunch of people wearing ice out pins, and I just go back to Ricky Gervais. Like, listen, nobody cares. You're in no place or platform to lecture the public about anything. But so I know Dave is up on things. He's hip, unlike Greg.
Yeah, unlike Greg, starting a new job.
Yeah. So you heard the Billie Eilish controversy, right? I find that hilarious. So Greg and the audience, if they haven't known, Billie Eilish made some comments at the Grammys. Eilish made some comments at the Grammys that nobody's illegal on stolen land. And what else? And what's funny?
Okay.
What's hilarious is a Native American tribe where she lives said, "Hey, you're on our land." And now she's selling, which I give it to her. Now she's selling her supposedly her $13 million mansion for $1 million to the tribe. So she just buy another one on other stolen land somewhere else. And hopefully they won't come to her house there, wherever she moves.
All right. I'm going to say this. Can I say whatever she said?
Yeah.
This hat is because of my heritage.
Yeah.
Because of our mother's, you over there, our mother's heritage. Our mother was, or what about
Oh, that's right. There was a go on
orange
with,
wearing?
before we go. Continue on with you before we go to that. That was crazy too.
Yeah, hold that.
Yeah.
Pin in that. Boop. Our mother was adopted. Her biological father was 100% Cherokee. She did the back research
As much as she could. Supposedly they were like
she found the adoption paperwork which stated those things, right? So and her mother being
Pennsylvania Dutch, I think.
Yeah, Pennsylvania Dutch. Exactly. So you break it down, you got a mother, our mother has 50% of her heritage Cherokee. You
Yeah.
give it to us. Now, simple math is a quarter, right?
Yeah.
But far more than most.
Oh yeah.
All right. Even if you go break it down, whatever. And somebody explained it. That's not exactly true. Yeah. Well, that's pretty damn close.
Yeah.
Okay.
It's in the ballpark.
So, I have this,
Yeah.
so I wear it proudly.
I think
I
Dave
wear it
has a shirt
proudly.
like that.
Dave does. I think he has that shirt.
Yeah. He's
it's
got a couple. He's got some
it's
wolves.
Somebody,
He's got some
somebody
horses.
made some cash on this idea, right? But still, it works.
I do have it.
Yeah. So, that being said,
Yes.
this right here, and many don't know why the Chief Wahoo is because the
That's right,
Cleveland
we were talking about
Indians,
this.
the Cleveland Indians were first the Cleveland Spiders in the 40s. And then they got the very first and only Native American Major League Baseball player. The first year, one. And then right after that, got two more, making it three. And then the city said, we want to pay homage to these people, these indigenous people of Americas, and change our name. Well, we were called the Indians. Why were we called the Indians? Because the name Indios, which is Spanish for indigenous people of the land, which when Columbus came over, he saw these people of the land and said, these are Indios people, not so very close. The thing that school teaches you, and this is not speculatory, and I will die on this hill. The schools went, here's a simple way for people to remember. He was heading for India. He was heading that way.
And he thought it was.
And so when he landed, simple, easy way to explain it, Indians, India, done.
Easy
that
peasy.
Isn't true because he spoke Spanish. So he wouldn't say Indian from India. He wouldn't say India. He would say it in Spanish.
Yeah.
So Indios, and you can look it up. And in fact, I will in a moment. And when we go on, I'll bring it back to verify. Trust but verify. I say it all the time.
You can Google Lens it. Just Google Lens it.
Hold on. Let me get my phone. Let me get my phone.
That was good. God. Dave, don't you have a Kindle or something? Jeez.
Read your Kindle once in a while. Yeah. Jeez. Well,
it's not a book. It's a Kindle, Went right over Greg's head.
I guess it did.
Yeah, right over his head.
So
Jeez.
that's why the Indians, two things, the proof of it, the reason for it is not, it isn't
Well, I
being
think
racist. It isn't, I could even say those early cartoons are rough, right?
yeah.
They still
Artists were,
meaty.
puffing ether and freaking drinking booze.
Yeah, and
Yeah,
mixing up
of
P's and
course.
Q's.
Of course they're rough.
Yeah.
Drinking
And they
floor
can't
cleaner.
get their
Yeah.
damn letters straight. Yeah, all of it.
Yeah.
So the real
Fucking-
controversy
yeah.
of the Grammys, the Indians weren't represented.
Yes. Well, they were really. Actually, Billie Eilish represented the Indians, and they took, they're like, look, this is our land. Hey,
Right.
we're here. We live here. Well, we were talking off the other day with Steph about if you keep doing that, eventually there is a generation that they're not going to exist for that generation. Native Americans,
Yeah.
if they're not going to be there, they're not going to be represented at all unless you see them in the street. Well, yeah, maybe you'll keep teaching like the Thanksgiving in elementary school and stuff like that, but there's going to be a time where they're just, that's offensive, and they take it away, and now it's, instead of the Redskins, it's the Sentinels? No, what are they? I can't even remember what they changed their name to. Sentinels is a movie name. Dave, what the football, aren't they called the football team or something like that now?
The Commanders.
The Commanders.
Commanders.
Washington Commanders.
So you do that, you get rid of the Indians. Next
They're in talks of
generation
changing
are
their
going to
name
know they
back.
didn't exist. But that's crazy. So let's go back to about the celebrities that weren't wearing. I'm sure y'all saw the pictures or saw it out circulating online of the one artist was wearing a dress that hung from her nipples. Like, at that point, why are you wearing a dress? You know what I mean? Like, that's a whole societal thing. There's no imagination. Like, oh, here it is. There you go. Like, what? All right, I saw everything. Like, hold on. There we go. I don't know how much background I had, but I had at least turned on the TV. That was interesting. It's just like, really, how do you call that fashion? Like, there was Laura watched the video of some guy critiquing the dresses, and it was pretty funny. And he's like, "Oh, geez." And then Adam Scott was like, "What are you, an 80-year-old going to a wedding?" I should find it. Let's get rid of that tab. Put that in. Here, let's share this because I think this is funny. How Bad Bunny saved the Grammys. Because, like, Grammys live update. But you know what I really want to talk about? Actually, let's stop this because all the clothes and the crap, it's art. At least that's how they get away with doing it. It's not art. I guess it is. Whatever. The human body is a work of art. But what I wanted to is, Jelly Roll. His speech was great.
Yes. Not in a bad way. Like, I did see that. Okay, sorry, this long thing in the private chat. If you want to, let's do Jelly Roll. We'll touch back on the people of India.
Well,
Indios.
Jelly Roll. He had a big speech thanking music and thanking Jesus, and he's getting, like, people are upset about that. but they're not upset about the oh yeah, they're not upset about the woman walking naked or any of the comments. I do remember that. Yeah. He named Jesus. I didn't know. I didn't count. But yeah, he named it a lot.
When he won Album of the Year, he had a similar speech, and he's always known to be talking like this. This
yes.
isn't known.
No,
This isn't
yeah,
like
that's not new.
I didn't know.
Yeah, he's very spiritual.
So actually, knowing his speech, and I added his newest album to my library and started listening to, like, put in some songs. Like, it's good stuff. It's not as I thought it was going to be more. It's actually kind of like newer country, because sometimes you get country that has a hip hop beat, and so it's not that. There are some people in the Grammys that were on that list. I bet, probably. I mean, I don't think it was on the list I pulled up, but
the list is vast.
yeah, that's what we said a while ago. What is going on here?
I don't know.
Messing with my browsers.
Did you watch that Joe Rogan podcast with Bert Kreischer this week?
I did not.
A bunch, yeah.
That was a good one.
Yeah,
it was good.
He asked him why you didn't go in and do the Grammys.
Why? Oh yeah, yep.
That was awesome.
Yep. He's like, because I already won. You don't need to tell me I won.
Oh,
that was sweet.
Yeah.
Talking about Joe Rogan.
Yeah.
They asked him. Oh, who?
Jelly Roll, I guess.
Yeah. Yep. I kind of like maybe that's what made him, but maybe. Okay. So backstory.
Yeah. Tell us. I don't know a lot about Jelly Roll, so.
I'm going to paraphrase.
Yeah.
I'm going to paraphrase like heck, but his wife was having a relation outside of marriage. Jelly Roll was doing the same kind of thing while married, as I understand it, like having marital,
extramarital,
cardinal relations with another that wasn't your husband or wife. And it was just like, that's okay. We're good. We're doing our thing. What I would say to that is and I did see Jelly Roll on Rogan, and those are raw, open things.
Oh,
what was it?
It says, wasn't Bert on a hot mic saying he wanted his assistant to join OnlyFans so he could profit off of it?
Yeah. And I don't know.
Yeah. I mean,
Bert is a hyperbole, goofy, in the moment. This is funny. This is hilarious. It's for the people involved and not anyone else kind of guy. So I wouldn't doubt if he did say that. And I wouldn't doubt if he didn't mean it. Or I don't know.
Be made in a joke.
It's years and years of my, go ahead.
I wasn't there. I didn't hear the comment. I haven't heard the hot mic. So I don't know, what inflection in his voice was he, saying it.
Mm-hmm. Or the before and after. That always happens. We say that all the time. So with Jelly Roll, back to Jelly Roll, is there's some real questionable actions.
Yeah.
As in a Christian, So what I would say, or what I would hope, is that he learned from those things as a Christian and grew and conducts himself in a better way for the Lord.
Yeah. Well,
I don't know.
it is a constant journey. You don't go from what I understand Jelly Roll was involved in to being, almost a pure, just say lack of a Puritan or, a full-blooded Christian in, I don't know the time span, but I guess and then what is it? Jesus said 70 times 7 or whatever. You get forgiven over and over and over again, so who knows? But I know those people that like they live in an entire different world than we do. Even Jelly Roll, like maybe he started out in our world, but now he's not in there anymore. So their actions, their normal, hey, let's go over to the Joneses and bring a casserole. That they don't do things like that. They go, hey, let's go over to the Joneses with a $300 bottle of wine and hookers and have a good time. Like their lifestyle is completely foreign to us and vice versa. Like there's a video of like when Hillary was running for president, her walking into like a New York apartment and she was just completely surprised, like taken aback that it was so small, or this is how a normal American lived, because they have no idea.
That haven't been placed there.
Yeah. But they have no idea whatsoever. So, and that's why it makes, that's why I'm like, you're at the Grammys telling us, telling the American people out ice this or that. Like you're in no place to lecture the public. You're entitled to have your opinion, but like Ricky Gervais, don't use this podium to tell your crap. Just take your award, say thank you, get off the stage. Thoughts, David? DT?
I mean, there's a lot there, but yeah, same thing with. I agree with what Ricky Gervais said.
Yeah. What else? Do you have anything? What is your take on it?
On what?
On the Grammys. Let's just start with the Grammys, and them. Just your take on the Grammys as you saw it, or
that's like
through it.
That's like us hanging out and giving awards to each other.
I love it. I would give you awards.
It's all the Grammys is.
You win in my heart.
It's not important. It's just awards based off of peer-based voting. That's all that is.
Oh, I played it. That's yeah. We should give awards.
Whatever.
I'll give you an award, Dave.
You get an award? Cool. I'll take an award. Thank you, Quinn.
I mean, it's definitely fun in that circle. But it's definitely set up for the money they're going to make from doing it. So someone like Joe Rogan is like, yeah, no, why? Why am I going to do that?
Yeah.
The viewership numbers prove otherwise. So I'm going to go up against this, and this, and then you guys are going to vote the people that are all those people, right? So yeah. So I sent 2 clips because we talked about the Billie Eilish, and I personally have not seen it. I would like to see that. And but yeah, hit that.
All right, here we go.
I feel really hopeful in this room, and I feel like we just need to keep fighting and speak. No one is illegal on stolen land. I feel really hopeful in this room, and I feel like we just need to keep fighting and speaking up and protesting, and our voices really do matter, and the people matter. And I say sorry. No one is illegal on stolen land.
Well, I think she said at the end there is no one. I got to work on that. Like once I start playing videos, it slows down.
I wonder.
But and then
the other one is dang it. Ish. Wonder.
all right, get rid of that. I got the other one pulled up here.
Yeah.
I just got
And-
to pull it up. With the George Carlin one?
Now, before it plays, I remember this. And I actually looked it up. So, he'll say it, but the Indios,
Yeah.
is
It's the
people-
59-second
is-
video.
Yeah, indigenous people. If you look up that, what that means in Spanish, it is people of the land. And I just looked it up. He'll explain it's people of God, because, and he'll even say because Columbus spoke like poor Spanish. So go ahead.
I'm gonna try. Just try not.
Make it
Well, I'm gonna try
full screen.
leaving
Yeah.
it small and to see if it doesn't get glitchy.
Oh, okay.
Call them Indians because that's what they are. They're the Indians. There's nothing wrong with the word. First of all, it's important to know that Indian, that word probably does not derive from Columbus believing he had reached India in 1492. India was called Hindustan. More likely, the word derives from Columbus's description of the people he found here. He was an Italian who spoke very poor Spanish, and in his written accounts, he called the Indians una gente in Dios, a people in God. In God, in Dios, Indians. It's a perfectly noble thing. And I simply can't justify this awkward phrase, Native Americans. First of all, they're not natives. They came here from Asia over the Bering Land Bridge. In fact, there are no natives anywhere in the world. Everyone is from somewhere else. All people are refugees, immigrants, or aliens. If there are natives anywhere, it would have to be people still living in the Great Rift Valley in Africa. So everyone is just visiting.
Yeah, that's another thing that is pretty cool. So his poor Spanish,
Huh.
kind of cool.
Just maybe yawn, Gregory. Ha ha ha.
Oh, sorry.
That's funny.
I yawn a lot.
So then the last big thing that's going on,
Oh,
that you got the Grammys and that backlash to Epstein. That's the same song and dance, I think. Just, oh, look at all this stuff. And what are they doing? And nothing's going to happen, like Greg said. And then,
well, we called it an episode as if this were a recap episode. The first Epstein one.
yeah,
Dave, you remember what you said? I mean, same thing everybody said, really, is we'll get a runaround, we'll get a promise, and then something will distract us.
yeah.
And then we don't know what happened. Nobody really will come
So now,
to.
yeah, nothing's going to happen. But I guess this is the next big thing that everybody's following is, and I'm going to show on the screen here, Savannah Guthrie is a host. I don't know if she's a current host or was a host on the NBC's Today in the morning. And her mother, 84-year-old mother, has gone missing 4 days now. And the crime scene, there's some blood droplets at one of the windows was busted for the door. The Ring camera, and then I guess there's a camera in the back, were both broken. There's blood droplets coming out of the front door. And that's their prime suspect or there's no suspects. And then there's their person of interest is like the son-in-law. So Savannah's sister's husband and they're like, what's going on? And there was a ransom note saying something like, send crypto to this account or else, which I've been trying to find it. Let's see if I can get this bigger. There we go. Timeline of events. Here we go. That's a good. Nancy travels to her family. January 31st, 5:32 p.m. Nancy travels to her family's home. 9:48 p.m. Family drops Nancy off at home and garage door opens. 9:50 garage door closes. February 1st at 1:47 the doorbell camera disconnects. 2 a.m. 2:12 software detects person on camera. No videos available due to lack of service of a service subscription. 2:28 pacemaker app shows disconnected from phone. Family 11:56 family checks on Nancy. 12:03 911 call to sheriff's office. So that's a blood at the scene. Like they're saying it's nefarious. You know, it's not passing the smell test, I guess. Laura thinks it's Laura thinks that it's the brother-in-law or the son-in-law. Alleged everything. This is all speculatory. It's all alleged. We're just talking about things that we heard.
Steph says a ransom note was sent into one of the news stations too.
Yeah. TMZ, there, whatever the local news is there, and then one other outlet sent out the ransom note. The ransom note's weird.
Oh, shoot.
And like, I didn't see, that's my first question when Laura and I were talking about it was, I was like, even if somebody walks up to I have a camera, somebody walks up to it and breaks it, I'm going to see the person walking up to it. Like
they're going to be like,
but to have the software detects the person on camera, no video available due to lack of service subscription. So what do you mean? You're telling me the law enforcement can't get that video because you don't have a subscription? Bullshit. Sounds like bullshit to me.
And Sweeney. Bullshit and Sweeney. I sent you.
Thanks for popping in, Rob.
This is from. Good night. 2 hours ago.
Go ahead.
So click that link.
Is that what you sent me?
Yeah, from 2 hours ago.
All right.
I'm doing Jamie's job here. Pull it up, Jamie.
This is from 2 hours ago.
This is what it says.
Police update on, and we'll leave it small because it
seems to work.
They just hurt, understandably so. And so I really want you to know this entire team here, those behind me, and our community are hurting with you. The family, they just hurt. Understandably
all right.
so.
Well, that wasn't much. I thought there was something.
How dare you?
Like I said, I shared it.
It's all right. This is
a
little trial period.
Okay, so
Jamie.
that was a short. And that's what I grabbed, shorts.
Yeah, I tried.
He's got the whole thing. I didn't want to do that. It was like an hour long, whatever. And
let's go back to this one here. So blood found at the scene, which it's like
that's crazy.
It's blood droplets, which she's 84 years old. She has pictures where she's got the black and blue, top of the hand. So I said, this is my theory on the case, is that a couple people, here we don't have to show that. A couple people, that contractors, landscapers, somebody that was working in the neighborhood was casing the neighborhood for burglaries and figured out who she was or who she was related to and said, hey, I'm going to make more money. And then they took her.
Can you put up Steph's
Comment? Yeah.
I
There's
think
speculation that there was an intruder in the house when she arrived and they subdued her right as she walked in. I mean, it's possible. But there would be some kind of, I guess there was a busted window for going inward. I mean, that's possible. And then there's another, the son-in-law, I guess, was there at like 2 a.m. or something like that. And law enforcement took one of their cars, the sister of Savannah Guthrie, and they took one of her vehicles to look at. She lives right next to the Mexico border too. That's what I mean. Laura, Laura said that's it. Oh, they're real close to the Mexican border. Maybe cartels scooped her up or somebody, but I think it's a little more low level kind of just what's the Pinkman from Breaking Bad, like those type people.
Jesse Pinkman.
Yeah, that he's, a group of those kind of guys. They're like, oh, come on, we can make some easy money, blah, 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 blah. And that's it.
So who's the other woman and what importance would she have that someone, the conspiracy part of it, that they would come take her mother for leverage? Why would that be a thing?
Because she's a famous, she's on, not Good Morning America, but she's on the Today Show, or was on the Today Show that aired every day on national TV. So they think she's a celeb.
Money.
Yeah, money for sure.
That's it. Okay. That tracks sometimes.
Yeah. I mean, money.
Weird.
Most crimes, I would say, I'm sure we could pull up statistics. I would say like probably about 70% of crimes are because of money. Like, oh, they killed their spouse. Why'd they kill their spouse? Because they had a life insurance policy on them and they were going to kill them for the money. And some of it's like, I've watched those forensic files and some of them are like, well, she spent too much at the store on the groceries, so I killed her. Like
shoes. She couldn't stop buying shoes.
Yeah, it was that last pair of shoes. Yeah. Yeah.
It was the left and the right one.
But yeah, that's a case for you guys to follow. You, my co-host, and
what was that just popped up? Missed it.
Oh, that was because it was Steph, because she has more money than them. Yeah, but even like, it probably like that's what my guess is. They probably case in the neighborhood because it is kind of a secluded neighborhood, or it's like it's not really quite. It's in Arizona. It's not quite a cul-de-sac, but it's like a side street, and the houses are kind of spaced apart.
Development.
Yeah, sort of but and
condo development.
Whoever the landscaping, that's what I would look. I would look for the landscapers doing the landscape, probably just trying to burglarize.
Sorry, guys.
Get some free stuff. But then they figured out who she was.
And she caught her. Maybe she was just like, doing her nightly routine. And they were like,
yeah. Maybe they
that's it. Grab her. Home. We don't know what to do now. Caught him off guard.
Q, you're boring, Gregory. Go back to Indian talk.
Oh.
Well, actually, I think we're probably going to wrap it up because we covered what we needed to cover.
No, we didn't.
What didn't we cover?
Just kidding. I don't know. Dave. We didn't cover Dave.
Dave, look at them sleeves. Show that shirt again.
Yeah, I know. He's uncovered over there.
Look at that shirt. That's what I'm talking about.
Oh, yeah.
Boom.
I got Eagle here, and he's
Yeah,
got Eagle
Eagle
there.
there.
What, come on. You didn't get the memo? Q?
No, I did not. Well, you guys
Come on.
have the email, so you got to email me these stuff.
Nope. We do our thing.
DT, your closing remarks for the special session.
It looks like he was doing some research. You got something over there?
Yeah, you got something?
No, my computer froze. I can't see or any of that. Well, closing remarks would just be if you have a lot of money, you can get away with whatever what do you want to get away with.
Yeah.
You're in a different class of citizenship. You know, it doesn't matter what crime it is. At that point, human rights don't matter. And yeah, you're a better citizen. You're a better citizen because you pay more in taxes. So.
Yeah, you're just better. I have more money. I'm better. Gregory,
above the
closing
law
remarks.
kind of thing. Yeah, it's sad situation that we have going on.
We're not going to protest over that, though.
No, protest over you.
No, we don't. Over Dave.
Yeah.
No, you're right. Nobody stands up. Nobody protests. Nobody says, enough's enough. Sadly. But
you know what we need,
those
though?
remarks are, I'm tired, apparently.
Yeah.
I was up at 4, actually a little before 4.
I know it's past your bedtime.
Because this early starts. I got a later start tomorrow.
Boom. Nice.
New job, new schedule. I'm home now every night, so I'm getting used to it. Sorry guys for the yawning and eating. My son had his first official guitar lesson this evening, so we were doing that up to making food, and I fed them and then set up and ate when we sat down. So,
yeah.
But it is called chewing the fat. So
very true.
Sorry, I'm not sorry. Hey guys, look out for one another.
Yeah.
Help where you can help. Pray where you can pray, and love where you can love. That's all.
I like it. My closing remarks is that, money, you can't take it with you. You can have it. I mean, I guess you could. Egyptian pharaohs took it with them, but, be kind, be excellent to one another. Like Bill and Ted would say.
Did you just watch that?
No, I didn't. I should.
Speaking of which, George Carlin's in there.
Oh, we got to, Greg, pull up a fun fact.
That's
back to the day since we went on. We went live. Pull up a fun fact.
You tell your closing remarks while I bring it up.
Okay. I think the word, or maybe the theme, I would hope for 2026 is repercussions. I think people are starting to understand repercussions. Maybe they're not understanding what they are, but they're understanding that they're happening to people. Like there was that nurse on TikTok that said, pump syringe ice agents with, whatever. She got fired. Repercussions. So, Billie Eilish, whatever her last name is, how you pronounce it, made comments about stolen land. Tribes or, Native Indian tribes are like, hey, that's ours. Repercussions. So just understand that your actions have repercussions. Greg, you got that fact?
Hold on, coming. It's coming. Hold
Jamie
on.
would have had it already.
Yeah, but the thing is, I can't share it because you can't hear it. So.
Ooh, fun fact. I thought we were doing on this day in history. Do I have to pull it up?
I don't like that one. Talk among yourselves.
On this day,
Yeah. Oh,
today
did you find
in
something?
history, fun facts. Let's go. 1825. Hannah Lord Montagu of New York creates the first detachable shirt collar.
What?
Yep. Or here, there's the fun one here. 1901. This is actually a lot sooner than I would imagine. 1901. First Loop the Loop roller coaster opens on Coney Island, New York, built by Edwin Prescott. So I would imagine a loop. Do you have one, Greg?
I don't know why my thing's loading only videos. I want words. What the hell? How did that happen?
Google Lens it and you'll get pictures.
Yeah, Google.
Google Lens it. All right, everybody. That's a wrap on the show. We're going to be live again on Saturday, so tune in. It's going to be another fun one. Check out our affiliate Dubby. DUBBY. What? You got one?
Caesar salad was invented in 1924 on this day in history.
Aha!
Caesar salad.
I don't mind a
Dang.
Caesar salad.
1924. That's forever ago.
What?
Nuts.
Yeah, right.
All right.
1924 Caesar salad. All right, everybody. Catch you on the next one. Greg.
Fun fact,
God bless.
I was on YouTube. That's why I had videos.
Oh my gosh.
Google.
Jeez.
Because of all the search I was doing for videos.
Oh my God.
And I looked up and I was like, YouTube? No wonder.
Oh, why am I only getting videos? Well, I'm on YouTube.
Well, because I'm on a video service. Duh.
Just so you know, everybody, this is going to be on the
Just so
internet.
you know,
We're stupid.
I'm tired.
On this day in history, Greg was trying to look up pictures and fun facts on YouTube.
And also, I proved that by yawning so much. So I was definitely tired. All right.
Catch you on the next one. God bless.
Well, then you won't, then you rather not go. I'm going to say it to you. These three little words and they mean that we are through.